Hello everyone, I'm Luke and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you my movie review for Black Panther. Yes, the movie came out just this past weekend. I saw it opening night and I gotta tell you, this movie is a masterpiece. The critics are right with this one. This is probably one of the best Marvel movies that they've put out to date. And as I talked about in my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year video, I was looking forward to this film over Infinity War because it looked like such a departure from anything that Marvel had done previously. With their spin-off movies, they have a tendency to think a little bit more out of the box. They go more cerebral or they go more humorous in the vein of Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange. Even Thor Ragnarok doesn't feel like your typical Marvel movie, but this one is different. There's something very special about this movie. And I also have to say this. I saw it on a Friday night, and the theater that I went to not only was sold out, but I would say that the demographic of audience members that I noticed in the theater was predominantly a 50-50 split between African Americans and other races and ethnicities that were all attending this movie, and everybody was enjoying it. This is not a sort of this is not a film that has to be defined by who is in front of and behind the camera like other black films have been unfortunately labeled as. This movie is for everyone. But here's what I think makes it the most important. This movie, as someone who loves film and studies film, but is also not a part of the black community, this movie opened my eyes to showing just how beautiful African culture and heritage is. It feels like a true valentine to African tribes and history and culture, and I can't believe how this movie spoke to me in the way that it did. I mean, yes, it definitely has its overlining themes of you are not defined by who your family and predecessors were before you. You get to decide who you want to become. In this case, Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa is struggling to find out where he is in the grand scheme of things, leading his country as the new king. But this movie, it definitely struck a chord with me and with the audience that I went to. There were so much like jaw-dropping moments, and there were so many heartfelt moments that it's like I said, it opened my eyes into seeing things through a different lens, and I can't praise this movie enough. The cast is phenomenal. It's another big ensemble cast, but I have to say my favorite members of the company are obviously Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, front and center. Lupita Nyong'o did a fabulous job in the movie as playing his ex-girlfriend, who they have a little bit of a rekindling of their relationship, kind of rapport with each other throughout the film, which is delightful. Letitia Wright, who plays his younger sister, is fantastic. She steals every scene that she's in. But Denai Guerrera was probably one of my favorite performers. She is the lead general of I'm assuming that she's either the King's Guard or the actual army, because she's referred to as general in the film. But she has this amazing badass scene that happens in the battle scene in South Korea when they're in the casino. I'm not going to spoil anything, but she kicks ass in the movie. Michael B. Jordan is a fantastic villain. He's really, really good with very, very strong and clear-cut motives. Nothing like arbitrary or contrived motive for being a villain. He actually had like real rooted resentment in why he was doing what he was doing. Angela Bassett as T'Challa's mother, the Queen, she was fabulous. And even Andy Serkis and Martin Freeman as the two token white characters in the movie actually did a really, really nice job. And then finally, Daniel Kaluuya was fabulous in the movie. He's also in Get Out, which came out last year, so his star is on the rise, which I'm very excited to see. And even Forrest Whitaker has a really, really great performance in here. Oh, and one more member, Winston Duke. He is a huge scene sealer. He has a very, very small role, but every single time he's on screen, you're immediately captivated. He's that funny. As for the rest of the film, Ryan Coogler's direction is phenomenal. It's like I said, out of the box, really innovative in terms of how this movie was directed. I thought that the production design was stunning. I thought the world building of Wakanda was so sumptuous. A beautiful mix of old and modern, different forms of culture. I cannot recommend this movie enough. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't seen Black Panther, I recommend it. Run, do not walk to the theater. It's absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon for notifications. My links to social media are in the description down below, and I'll see you next time.